Welcome to Sissygram Stories channel. How are you all? Subscribe my channel for daily updates. If you like my voice and my voice make you feel soft, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated. Let's start the story. Recently, I discovered a new side of my husband and maybe even of myself. After 8 years of marriage, I started to notice that our relationship had fallen into a bit of a rut. Don't get me wrong, I love Alex deeply. He's my best friend, my partner, and my rock. But over time, the fiery passion we once shared has softened into something warmer and more comfortable, which is beautiful in its own way. Still, one evening after a low-key date night left me craving a little more excitement. I found myself scrolling through articles on my tablet, searching for ideas to reignite our spark. That's when I stumbled upon an article about cross-dressing. The idea caught me off guard. It was nothing we'd ever discussed and seemed to come out of nowhere. But as I read, I became increasingly intrigued. The article talked about how cross-dressing could break down barriers, foster deeper understanding, and bring a fresh dynamic to relationships. The thought of seeing Alex in a completely new light was both thrilling and a bit intimidating. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. I remembered the times I'd noticed Alex glancing at my lingerie drawer, his eyes lingering on my pantyhose. I'd always laughed it off as a quirky habit, but now I wondered if there was more to it. Could he have a hidden desire of his own? The next day, I found myself diving deeper into research. I read stories from couples who had explored cross-dressing together and found it strengthened their bond. There was even advice on how to bring up the subject without making it uncomfortable. By the time Alex got home that evening, I had a plan. Over a simple pasta dinner, I decided to casually test the waters. "So, I read something interesting today," I said, trying to keep my tone light as I twirled spaghetti around my fork. "Have you ever heard of couples experimenting with cross-dressing?" Alex looked up, a teasing smile on his face. "Cross-dressing? You mean, like, wearing each other's clothes?" I nodded, keeping things casual. Apparently, some people say it can really spice things up. It's supposed to help couples understand each other better, and it can be fun. He chuckled and shook his head. "You always find the weirdest stuff online." But I noticed a flicker of something in his eyes. Curiosity, maybe? It was subtle, but it encouraged me to keep the idea alive. Over the next few days, I dropped hints here and there, suggesting how fun it might be to see him dressed up or to let me do his makeup. Each time, he laughed it off, but that flicker in his eyes never quite disappeared. One evening, after Alex had an especially stressful day at work, I decided it was time to be a little more direct. I made his favorite dinner, set the table with candles, and poured us both a glass of wine. "Remember our conversation about cross-dressing?" I asked, swirling my wine thoughtfully. "I've been thinking maybe it could be something fun for us to try. No pressure, but it might be worth experimenting a little." Alex sighed and ran a hand through his hair. "You're really not going to let this go, are you?" I reached across the table, taking his hand in mine. "I just think it could be a way for us to connect more deeply. And who knows? You might even enjoy it." He looked at me for a long moment, the curiosity in his eyes deepening into something more. Finally, he nodded. "All right. Let's give it a try, but only because I love you and trust you." My heart leaped with excitement. I thanked him, promising it would be worth it. The next morning, I woke up with a renewed sense of purpose. As soon as Alex left for work, I set off on a mission to find everything I needed. I spent hours browsing shops, envisioning exactly how I wanted Alex to look. I finally found a shoulder-length wig with soft chestnut curls, a delicate lavender lingerie set, and a sleek black dress that I knew would flatter him perfectly. When he came home that evening, exhausted from his day, I greeted him with a warm smile and guided him toward the kitchen. Dinner was ready. After we ate, I told him I had a little surprise to help him unwind. He followed me to the bedroom, where I set the mood with dim lighting, candles, and soft music. I placed the wig on his head, adjusting it until the curls framed his face just right. He looked in the mirror, surprised. Wow, I look different. In a good way, I assured him, planting a kiss on his cheek. Slowly, I helped him into the lingerie and pantyhose, guiding him through each step with gentle encouragement. As he looked down at himself, he admitted, "This feels strange." "Strange can be good," I replied, smiling. "Just go with it." Finally, I zipped up the black dress and stepped back to admire the transformation. He looked incredible, and I could see a mix of emotions on his face: nervousness, excitement, curiosity. "You look amazing," I said, beaming. "How do you feel?" He hesitated, then grinned. A bit nervous, but kind of excited too. For the next hour, we playfully experimented with gestures and voice tones, helping him settle into this new character we named Alina. We laughed through the process, the lightheartedness bringing us closer. As the evening progressed, our playful practice shifted into something deeper, more intimate. We connected in a way that felt fresh and exhilarating, rediscovering each other through new eyes. Later, as we lay together, our hearts still racing, I looked over at Alina. Alexandre saw the same awe and satisfaction reflected back at me. "That was incredible," he murmured, his gaze soft and content. "It really was," I replied, brushing a stray curl from his face. "Thank you for trusting me with this." His eyes sparkled with newfound confidence. "Thank you for encouraging me. I think I'd like to explore this further." I smiled, pulling him close. "I think this is just the beginning." Thank you for joining us on another journey through Zoe's stories. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a tale. Until next time, keep exploring, keep imagining, and keep believing in the magic of storytelling. See you in next chapter. Okay, my sweet sissy girl. So now tell me how much you like this story, and also write in comment what will happen next if you are in that place. Also like and share this video with your social media account, and hit the like button and subscribe for more of this kind sissy stories. I will come up with new content on this channel, so subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care, and have a nice day. See you soon, sweetheart.